Hey guys, it's Jada over at the Jada Gomez Project. Happy Friday. We made it through another week and I have a special treat for you guys that I hope that you enjoy. This week's playlist is basically inspired by Alicia Keys, who was actually spinning with Swiss Beats at a hotel earlier this week, and I just thought that that was the coolest thing. It makes Alicia Keys even cooler than she already is in my mind because I think she's amazing. But she was basically spinning a bunch of old school tracks like Pete Rock and CL Smooth and all kinds of like music that I grew up listening to as a kid in my basement with my uncle who's a DJ. So it just got me inspired and thinking about, growing up and being in this basement filled with records from Latin jazz of the 50s to my mom and my uncle's old Jackson 5 records to like Madonna's last record before she went all 90s, kind of the Ray of Light era. I think that's where we stopped. But I have this huge library and we actually played music every Saturday. Anytime that we could get a couple of hours down in the basement, my uncle would cue up the turntables and he actually taught me how to spin. So I've been spinning since I was maybe 5 or 6 years old, queuing up records, and just knowing how to, transition and picking up beats. And I'm really good at sampling because of this background that I was blessed with. So this week's playlist is called Beats by Jay, and it's basically a mix of all the old school music that I love, and mixed with a few of the new school hip-hop tracks that sample them. So some things might be familiar, some might be brand new, so I hope that you enjoy it. And this week's dedication is obviously to my Uncle Ray, known as Ray the DJ in Queens Village, and my mom, who actually DJ'd for her college radio station. So just want to thank you guys for, I guess the best gift I ever got was my Fisher-Price record player, where I got to like spin my own records. And thank you so much for letting me use the big guys turntables, because that's just a cool skill. It's kind of fun to know how to do that, and just for instilling in me a love of music that's etched in my soul. It's in everything that I do, and thank God I get to write about it and enjoy it for a living. It's just great. So thank you so much for that. I love you both, and thank you so much for tuning in, and I hope that you enjoy this playlist and that you will check me out next week. Have a great one, guys. Bye.